Well, good morning, traders. And volatility's come alive. I want to have a look at some of the prices that we've been seeing, but we continue to focus on what's happening in concerns around a potential second wave. We're focused on what's happened in the Fed speak and the fairly hazy outlook that they've given there as well, when the market really needed something inspirational to kick us in. So let's have a look at the charts and see how things are faring.
Okay, so we're turning to the FX market straight away because the moves have been very, very big. You can see here the Mexican peso down 4.1% against the greenback. The SAFA down 3.8%. You've got the NOK down pretty hard. The Aussie do losing 2.1%. You can see it's really been the funders have worked well. So the Japanese yen, you've got the Swiss franc doing quite well. The euro's had a little bit of an outperformance relative to some of the crosses there. And the US dollar's restored its sort of safe haven status and a bit of short covering coming through there as well. In terms of the charts, let's go straight to the US 500 because we've come back to test the 200-day moving average. The index was down 5.8%, 5.9%, biggest loss there since March 16th. Some of the moves we've seen: energy down 9.5%, financials 8.2%, materials 7.7%. So these are big moves, and volumes going through the index were about 28% above the sort of 30-day average. We saw massive volume through the futures as well. Russell down pretty hard. If you have a look at what this means, if we get a break through this 200-day moving average, perhaps we go down into sort of 28.50, or will the buyers use this weakness to step in? One to watch. In terms of the open for the ASX 200, interesting to see that a lot of these moves have started in Australia, but this is factoring in what we saw last night in the futures. The futures down 3%, so we're going to see a weaker cash session open. This is reflected on this chart. Can we break down into sort of these levels around here? One to watch as we go forward, see if the buyers step in on the open. Sentiment still feels like it needs to explore a little bit in this market. Have a look at that Aussie dollar move there. You can see we're just sort of making this kind of distribution pattern. We're starting to find a bit of supply coming in and then bang. But whether or not, again following what's happening in the equity market. Oil price is down pretty hard, down about 8.7%. We're seeing big moves again in fixed income. And as I say, vols up 13 handles with the VIX up 40%. So 40%. So one to watch. But we're looking for a pretty dicey open again in Asia today.